European leaders are pushing back against the U.S. after White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller said Greenland should be part of the United States. The semi-autonomous island has been the territory of Denmark, a NATO nation, for 300 years. Following U.S. action in Venezuela, President Trump and members of his administration have renewed calls for the U.S. to control Greenland for defense and security needs. Today, the White House confirmed it is discussing options to acquire Greenland, including taking it by force. The leaders of Greenland and Denmark and other European nations have soundly rejected the Trump administration's stance, warning that a U.S. takeover would amount to an attack on NATO. Joining me now to discuss is Heather Conley. She is a former State Department official and currently a senior fellow at the American Enterprise Institute. Thank you so much for talking about this with us. Remind us why the U.S. wants Greenland.
Well, I think President Trump, as a real estate professional, must be very interested and fascinated with acquiring the world's largest island. The United States doesn't need to acquire Greenland. We have a strong relationship with a great ally, the Kingdom of Denmark, who has opened their doors to allow us, with the Greenlandic government, to increase our military posture in Greenland, to increase our economic position in Greenland. But those have all been pushed aside for this very focused effort on so-called buying or acquiring Greenland. And the Greenlandic government and the Danish government have made very clear this is not for sale, and it is for the 57,000 Greenlanders to decide their future. And they've been clear they do not want to be part of the United States.
What would taking Greenland mean for our relationship with NATO?
Well, it would be absolutely devastating. And this is why you're now seeing European leaders who, quite frankly, whether it was through the military, U.S. military operation to seize President Maduro, they've been quite quiet on this front because they are so focused on maintaining a strong American security presence in Europe, particularly against an aggressive Russia and continuing American support for Ukraine. But on this issue, they understand this is the United States attacking another NATO European ally, with saying that all options are on the table, meaning economic coercion, potentially military strikes, that this would end the 80-year-old alliance as we know it. So they've been very, very forthcoming. Again, all of this is so unnecessary. The United States has a defense agreement with the government of Denmark. We have a base on Greenland that provides that early warning radar against potential missile threat against North America. We don't have to acquire it. We have a strong ally, but our ally, Denmark and Greenland, now believe that we are the aggressor and are preparing for potential options of what the United States will do. I simply don't know what it looks like in coming days, but this is just completely unnecessary.
So if it's not about security, is it about resources? Greenland has reserves of oil, natural gas, and mineral resources.
Well, certainly, yes. Greenland has enormous critical mineral wealth. But again, U.S. companies could be investing in there right now, and we just don't see much evidence of that. There were, certainly believed oil and gas resources off the coast of Greenland, but early exploration of that wasn't very promising. Again, if the United States wants to deepen its military and its economic relationship with Greenland, it can do so today. It does not need to acquire it. It just needs to work closely with its ally.
Heather Conley, thank you.